O Lord, satisfy my heart and let nothing take its place, was a prayer that I prayed to the Lord earlier when I was struggling with a hardship earlier, with something personal with myself. And while I'm riding my bike, which is something that I need to do to keep myself in shape, what I've noticed is I've tried to be on the narrow path as much as I can, because there's always distractions, even on the phone or even within my own household or even in my own workplace or anywhere I go. There's always going to be a distraction of some kind. And today there was something personal that I was feeling, and it made me heavy burdened, but it was also the enemy trying to weigh my heart down. And I just prayed to the Lord and said to him, "Oh Lord, may you satisfy my heart and let nothing take its place." What I meant by that, and what that means, is Jesus must be the one to satisfy your heart. We must have the joy of the Lord. Even if we are to have hardship, we are to pray to the Lord and let him be sufficient in our heart and in our life. Not let a temporary satisfaction of pornography watching, having sex outside of marriage, or broken marriages to have sex and have adultery in a heart while they're making love. We're to not to have temporary pleasures of lying, gossip, slander, even with pleasure of sadness, which, as bizarre as that sounds, people find it pleasurable to be sad and to be angry. Jealousy, fits of rage, desires of the flesh, greed, all temporary pleasures. We try to have these things stored up in our heart. And even with possessions, people try to store that up within their own hearts to satisfy themselves in their hearts. But I tell you guys, is you cannot, as a disciple of Jesus, have temporary pleasures that are sin against God. Now, this is wise, because you would leave Jesus and you would go after something that would be pleasurable to you. Now, don't be like this. Be who the man or woman that Jesus calls you to be, which is a child of God. Anyone who follows after the Spirit of God, they are the sons and daughters of God. Be in submission to Jesus, whether it be at your job, your home, in prison, or even if you're temporarily homeless, whether you're in an airplane or bike riding, anywhere that you can think of. Have your life in submission to Jesus. Always be on your knees. And if you're not able to be on your knees, pray to Jesus in your heart or with your mouth or any way that you can. So I encourage anyone who listens to this video, let nothing in this world or of this world take the place that should be in your heart, which should be King Jesus and the Holy Spirit. If you obey the commandments of Jesus, even from his lips to you, his Father and Jesus himself and the Holy Spirit will dwell within you. But if you don't, the pleasures of this world will devour you inside and out. So don't let this world destroy you inside out. Let Jesus mold you. May Jesus bless you.